guys, what's up? Welcome back to foundation week. It is day 2 and we're not just having a regular foundation week this time around, we're having a powder foundation week. So it's new, it's different, and it's kind of exciting because I haven't really tried a bunch of powder foundations out. Like, I've used powder foundations and I figured out my favorite way to use powder foundations, but I haven't necessarily tried out a bunch. So this foundation week, that's what we're doing. Basically, it's every single day for 7 straight days in a row. You're gonna get a new foundation video from me, and today's day 2. We are gonna be alternating from drugstore to high-end every single day. So yesterday, we reviewed the Revolution Conceal and Define powder foundation, and today we're going to review the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. So before I get started, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. You don't want to miss out on foundation week. I upload every Wednesday, Friday usually, but this week, I mean, it's all week long, so it's pretty cool. Also, make sure you hit the like if you like foundation week, especially if you like that I'm trying out powder foundations. I feel like there's not enough reviews out there about powder foundation. I don't know. That's kind of what I think. So let's just get started. I got the shade Light Medium Neutral, which is light to medium skin with yellow and pink undertones. I couldn't find something that was yellow and that looked like it could fit me. I don't know. This looked like it would be the best shade for me. So it's Light Medium Neutral. If you're trying to shade match, I have a whole list of foundations that match me down below in the description box, as well as a link to an even bigger list, because I've tried a bunch of foundations and I wanted to make it easy for you, especially because this one, I find these swatches and the pictures of the models, it's really hard to figure out what shade you would be. I thought I would be something way darker, and then I kind of did a shade match with someone that was my shade, and this seemed to be something that would probably fit me. We're gonna find out. So this is what we're doing. We're testing out the foundation all day. I'm bringing you in super, super close. You're going to see everything. I don't use a filter, so you're going to see everything. I have normal dry skin. I have a lot of pigmentation, so I need some coverage. And we're going to be seeing how it looks in natural daylight. We're going to be doing a flash test. We're going to be seeing if it oxidizes, because sometimes powder foundations can do that on you. And we're going to just be seeing how it wears all day long, as well as does it do what Tarte says it's supposed to do. So on Ulta's website, this retails for $36. It's supposed to have anti-aging properties. It's supposed to be longer wear, energize your skin, make it look brighter. It's vegan, hyperallergenic, 12-hour power, it says. Tarte 12-hour power, waterproof, dermatologist tested, and it's cruelty-free. So I'm going to be testing this out for the full 12 hours, so we're going to see how long this lasts. Before we apply this, let's swatch this next to other foundations that match me so you can kind of see how this powder looks compared to other foundation powders, as well as just regular foundations that match me. And then let's start putting this on the face. Okay, so here we have the swatches. This one right here is the Amazonian Clay swatch in Light Medium Neutral. This one right here is the Revolution Powder Foundation in P8, the one I reviewed yesterday. This one right here is the L'Oreal True Match Powder Foundation in N4. This one right here is the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Powder Foundation in Natural Beige. These are liquids here. So this one's the Tarte Rainforest by the Sea Drop Foundation in Medium Sand. This one here is the Too Faced Born This Way in Natural Beige. And this one right here is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 220. So there are some swatches. I do think this one's a good match. Okay, so you can see how pigmentation I have and that my face is definitely not perfect whatsoever. So we're going to start with concealer. I'm going to use today I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish, and I'm going to use that to brighten underneath the eyes first. So now that I did my concealer underneath the eyes, we can go in with the powder. And I'm just going to use the Tarte brush that you're supposed to use with this powder. So I'm using the Ciate primer. Is that how you say it? Ciate, the watermelon brush primer that I'm using all week long. I'll link it below. I'm going to use that. Now I'm going to go in with the powder. It looks like this is a good shade match for me. Looks so smooth. Now I'm going circular motion so I can really buff it into the skin, but holy moly, I don't think I've ever had a powder that looks this smooth or non-drying on my skin, except for Bare Minerals. That primer, that's what this powder. I've seen primer, but Bare Minerals, this powder reminds me of Bare Minerals because it's just so nice on the skin. To me, this is like a medium coverage. Like, it will cover things up, but dark pigmentation, it's not covering. And that doesn't surprise me. It's hard to do. You know, some full coverage foundations don't even cover darkness. They'll cover like blemishes, but if it's like darker than your skin tone or your skin shade, it's hard for it to cover. It really is hard. So I'm not gonna knock it off for that. Here we go. That's what it ended up looking like. Not dry at all, really nice, and really smooth. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back. Okay, this is before I spray my face. I'm going to spray half my face now with the MAC Fix Plus. I'll spray this side like I always do, the very same side. But yeah, let's get like something to block off. I sprayed a little bit too much, but oh, that feels so good. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die right now. Okay. So this side's sprayed and this side's not. Okay, so I finished my entire face. You guys saw me spray half of my face, which is gonna be this side. And let me bring you in really closely so you can see now what the foundation looks like after I sprayed my face really close up with no filter. I am super impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm even impressed with the side that has not been sprayed. This powder looks so smooth, and it really did smooth over everything. And I can definitely say by far this is the smoothest looking powder on my skin, especially around my fine lines of my forehead. It just looks really amazing. Now the side that I sprayed does look a little bit better, just like meshed a little bit better, because I did put tons of powders on top of that, the blush, the bronzer, the highlight, and I definitely think that using a spray really helped those powders not look so cakey. You know what I mean? Not that the other side looks cakey, it's just a little different. So it looks very airbrushed. It looks really beautiful. Definitely looks the way that Tarte claims it's going to look or supposed to look. So I'm really happy with that, and I feel like this shade is the perfect shade for me. it's light, medium, neutral, which is a little bit crazy. I don't know that, I guess I am kind of light medium. Also, if you want to know what products I used to complete my look, I'll list it down below in the description box so you can check it out as well. So far, I'm super impressed with how the foundation looks itself. I would definitely say it's more like a medium full coverage, but if you have lots of dark spots, like dark places on your skin that's darker than your actual skin shade, this isn't going to cover it. You're definitely going to need to use a concealer or a color correcting concealer, which doesn't surprise me because that's how it is with a lot of foundations. And I do love this Tarte brush that is supposed to go with the foundation. I do think that right away this did blend it out and really blend it into the skin really well with this brush. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm gonna wear this all day long. I'll check in with you guys at the 5-hour mark, and then I'll check in at the end of the night, and I'll probably get about 12 hours, if not more, wear from the foundation since I started so early. It's 8:30. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it's been 6 hours. I thought I would check in with you guys in natural lighting so you guys can see what the powder foundation looks like. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I took a nap. I fell asleep. So this side of the face I slept on, and I did spray this side of the face. But honestly, I mean, just look at it yourself. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. So these are my thoughts so far. I think it's lasting really well considering I slept on half of my face, and it looks flawless. Like, it truly does look flawless. It doesn't even look like it's a powder foundation. Like, you would never know. And I do have some dry patches, and it's looking good. Oh my gosh, I even feel my face and it doesn't feel powdery or anything like that. I am super impressed with this foundation. I'm not gonna lie. I know it has a lot of good reviews. I know that a lot of people talk about it and like it. I now understand why. It's really good. It's really good. Like, I'm talking about like 10 out of 10. Like, looks so smooth and beautiful on the skin. Both sides, whether I set it or not. The set side, I mean, you guys can see just how good it looks, but I am truly impressed, you guys. So I'll check in at the end of the night. I'll keep this on for like 12 hours and I'll show you guys what it looks like then, but I thought I would do a check-in in daylight, so natural lighting, so you can see for yourself. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock. It's been 14 and a half hours since I first applied my makeup, and I have so many things to talk to you guys about. So many. Hopefully I don't repeat myself. I'll try not to. But let me bring you in really close. Don't forget that this side is the side that I use this facial setting spray, the MAC Fix Plus, and this side I did not. Also, keep in mind that it is 87% humidity outside, and we were outside playing baseball with my kids and doing that kind of stuff. So just keep that in mind. It is humid, it was hot, and I was outside a lot, and it's been 14 and a half hours. Okay, let's show you how my foundation looks. I am so impressed. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like around my nose, kind of breaking down, but it's nothing too bad. It looks great. I mean, for 14 hours, it looks amazing. And like looking at myself in a mirror where I'm not super magnified, it looks so flawless and so beautiful. Both sides do. Both sides do. It's not clinging on my dry patches that I have. I have like 3 dry patches. It's not clinging on any of those, and it just looks smooth and beautiful, and it's still on. Like, there's still really good coverage in my cheek area where I need the coverage, because you guys know I have like dark spots and pigmentation issues, and I feel like medium to full coverage it definitely is, and it really looks so freaking good. I'm so impressed. Now, the side that I sprayed definitely looks a little bit more blended into the skin, a little bit more flawless, but honestly, you don't need a setting spray for this foundation. It looks so freaking good on my skin. I've never had a powder foundation look like this. And this is the second one I have tried so far. So I am, not second one, but second one this foundation week I have tried, and I already feel like I hit gold. Like, this is my new favorite powder foundation. It looks so freaking good. Both sides look good, which is what's so amazing to me, and that it lasted so freaking long. And I wouldn't mind, like, at this point, I would just touch up certain spots, like mainly this, my T-zone area, and then I would be okay with wearing it a couple more hours longer. Like, I feel like it looks that good. I didn't notice it transferring. I'll show you guys the flash picture. It did not have a flashback, so if you're wondering, this is beautiful in photography, and this would be beautiful for like a wedding because it has no flashback, or if you're going to be taking flash pictures, you don't have to worry about it. It looks really, really gorgeous. I am just so impressed. I am floored with how beautiful the foundation is, and this has been around for a while. This foundation has been around for a while. I don't know, I've never tried it, and I've always heard good things about it, but I have dry skin, so I'm always a little skeptical, like,
She probably has oily skin. Them oily skin girls can do a lot more than these dry girls can.
You know, I'm always so skeptical, but it's freaking good. It really is. It looks really good, and I can honestly say, at this moment, this is my favorite powder foundation of all time because it looks so good. 10 out of 10 stars, you guys. I really love it. I can't believe how long it's lasted, and I feel like putting powders on top of this, the powders didn't fade either. Sometimes when you use a powder foundation and you put a powder blush on and powder bronzer, sometimes it's like the powder blush and powder bronzer don't have anything to stick to, so it just kind of like fades easily. This did not. Like, I still see bronzer, contour, blush, highlight. It just, my makeup looks really good right now. So I'm really impressed, absolutely impressed. Let me know if you've tried the foundation. Comment below and let me know. Also, you guys, don't forget to come back tomorrow for another powder foundation. It's going to be a drugstore, so make sure you come back tomorrow to check out that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.